You let too much shit slide. When it
Bro, you cannot be, like in these Facebook groups, my guy, you cannot be real with niggas, man. Niggas will call you a hater, man. You know what I mean? Like, up and down, you's a fucking hater. You're not even saying the MC, talking about his family. You're not talking about him in no crazy way. You just critiquing his work, and they say you a hater. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. In a Facebook group, run that battle rap shit like the fans part. You know what I mean?
Groups of, believe it or not, groups have ruined battle rap more than anything else.
Should be some wild dudes, bro. Man, they's gonna ruin Big K though, just like Charlie Clips, man. I mean, gonna ruin them.
Yeah, no, that shit crazy, bro. So, what the fuck a nigga had to write me and say that dumbass shit for? I'm trying to figure out what's up with that shit.
Man, fuck that shit, man. If people got a real issue, address it. All that hiding behind extra shit, if niggas got problems, man. But
how you have problems on the internet? You did? Niggas be bugging.
Yo, let me tell you this. I'm gonna say it like this. I don't have problems with nobody I never met before because I got real problems with people I interact with. The internet ain't never that deep for me.
Fact. I just hate being in debates and the nigga just go left and be like, he's a faggot. You fucking clown. I'm like, what? Like, yo, son. You know what I mean? Look, niggas be wildin', bro.
That's all, man. All I want to do, man, is eat my Lunchables, go to work every day, make sure my family's straight. All these issues that niggas be having under the table, side conversations, that shit's corny to me. That's all it really comes down to for me, because niggas is trying to eat. That's all it comes down to. If you a fan of the culture or whatever, and you got an issue with a person, you supposed to call and hash it out. One thing I respect about Debo, when Debo got issues with niggas, he called into the radio when a person's there and they address it and air it out right there. As a man, that's what you're supposed to do. That's how you're supposed to stand behind your stuff. If I got an issue with you, I'm going to handle it with you directly. I'm not going to talk about you sideways. I'm not going to Instagram it. I'm not going to tweet it. We're going to talk it out like men, public or private. But all of the extra stuff as if niggas made niggas and make and this, that, and the third, to me, that's corny. That's corny. If you got an issue, niggas' numbers is not hard to reach. You can call somebody and set it up that way. But this is why I don't fuck with battle rap. Because niggas get into these illusions of this being real life. It's not real life. It's not real life. I got 2 friends facing 75 years. That's real life. It's not real life. Because ain't a nigga in battle rap going to put me under the ground or in jail.
Yeah. That's why, bro, I love this shit, but this shit's getting corny, bro. I tell Slim all the time, bro. This shit is not for us. We got to expand, bro. We got to expand.
Nah, it's not even about expanding, bro. The thing is, all it is this, right? As a man, right? The first thing my pops taught me was,
you on?
If you got an issue with it.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, bet.
My bad about
shaking though.
Nah, go ahead, finish up your point. I was listening.
Nah, because you know what it is with battle rap and then the extra shit. Everybody gets the Twitter fingers complex of addressing you on a public forum so others can judge it, run in and judge and say things that they ain't got nothing to do with. I'm more direct, excuse me, because it's a pun, because your name, I'm more direct with it. I'd rather you reach out to me and have this conversation with me one-on-one as a man. And then if we got an issue that we got to escalate to somewhere else, we handle that behind closed doors. But putting it out in public and putting it out for people to see, that's corny, because you know what? Now if something happens, it's going to happen. And now I'm going to jail for it. Or you force a situation that with a person that ain't really like that. Look at Troy Ave's situation. You force a situation that happened that shouldn't have happened.
Right.
But if I got an issue with you, you know I got an issue with you. And it's as simple as that. I'm not going to keep messaging you. If I don't like a person, I don't have no reason to speak to you, speak on you, speak about you. That's it. We just got issues. That's how I take it from the real world. But I've learned that in battle rap, it's okay to make a show and put on for people because it feels better that way, because you got 6,000 followers that's going to retweet and comment and be like, yeah, yo, you right. But not everybody's an internet nigga, and not everybody's going to allow disrespect to happen to them. But the internet has become a place for everybody to feel like they got a voice when they don't need it. And that's what makes me fall out of love with battle rap, because these same guys who are saying that they're here for the culture are trying to block everybody from doing things for the culture. So you're not really about the culture, you're about self. And it shows. It takes away from everything. Because I'm not going to block another person from doing anything.
Right.
Because if you're a blogger, then you're a blogger. If you're a person, if you're trying to make this better for the culture, if your interviews are trying to advance it, cool. But don't shit on the next person doing the same thing. I've never heard of anybody in the law field that I work in. I've never heard a lawyer talking down on another lawyer just because. It don't happen that way. They ain't about their bread. I'm about my money. I'm about seeing the culture go forward. Everybody wants to kiss ass and be friends. Don't do that. Let's bring the culture forward. But hating on niggas, talking crazy about them behind the scenes makes it trash. It makes it feel like I'm in high school again. And I'm damn near 30. I ain't been in high school in 11 years. I don't want to deal with high school style stuff outside of high school. But that's just me.
All facts, bro.
Nah, you're right. If I can jump in this real quick before we really start the interview, is I think a lot of times, like, our society and hip hop culture mimics a lot of the things that, you know what I'm saying, we hate about, like, the high school aspect and competitiveness and egos and stuff like that. But I think at the same time, it's all entertainment. You know what I'm saying? People feed off the negativity. You know, they feed off the bullshit. And I think, quote unquote, real niggas are a minority in general. The world isn't like it was in the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? There's no code that people got to follow by. So a lot of people feel like they following is directly connected to how big of a scene they can make off the internet, because it brings more people to them. They don't care what kind of energy it brings to them. They just want to be seen as popular, because for some people that turns into money. And that's something, if you consider yourself a real person, ultimately that's something that we have to deal with every single day. So you have to find a way to survive in that environment, you know? So that's what I think we're looking at. And just,
but yeah, man, how you feeling about the temperature of battle rap right now, bro, on some other shit, you know?
I think the feeling behind the scenes of battle rap is, I mean, a lot of us, a lot of like the major players that move the pieces on the chessboard behind the scenes of battle rap, we get sick of a lot of shit that's going on, and some things get on our nerves. But in another aspect, it's kind of like battle rap is getting looks right now that it's never gotten before. So I feel like the people who have been entrenched in the battle culture for years, it's like, man, some of this shit is getting stale. Some of this shit is the same old story. But to new fans, you know what I'm saying, or people who may not watch it every single day, you know what I mean? They're like, holy shit, a movie's getting made. Like, this shit is on Wild 'N Out. This shit is crazy. Right. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's good and bad, because I respect the people that put a hand in battle rap and try to and have, you know, good intentions and want to bring some of us up and make us stars. You know what I mean? That's all good, because it's going to grow the culture. But I think the grassroots of what we started isn't really the same as it was, 4 or 5 years ago.
No, definitely not. You know?
Do you feel like the money aspect has changed it more than it has made it harder to, like, book certain matches and get certain looks for battle rap as a whole?
Yeah, I do, because when this era of battle rap started, it was about competition. You know what I mean? People didn't know you could make X amount of dollars off of spitting 3 verses, you know? Everybody wanted to prove that they were the best. So when the money is introduced and people feel like, oh, I'm not doing the battle if I don't get this, or why is this dude getting this? It just changes it. It changes your mindset going into a battle just from a battler's perspective, you know what I mean? Like, now you got people, I got paid 15 racks. I ain't got to try. You lost because you got 2 racks. You know what I mean? It just changes the dynamic of what a battle is, you know?
Right, because I had that conversation with Murder Mook outside of Nome, and he's like, yo, I don't care who you give me. Just pay me my money. Because if I lose, he said, no matter what, y'all going to debate it. And I feel like when you come into a battle with that kind of mindset, you're not really caring more. So like you said, it's not about the battle no more, because I got my 100 racks. So you can say whatever you want to me. It's not going to matter, because I got paid, and I got paid more than you. So it doesn't really matter.
I will say this. I think Mook is a different case because I've never seen a battle where he's legitimately not tried or just threw the battle and said, oh, I got this. I don't got to try. Like, especially recently, I feel like he tries and he tries to defeat you and he brings it every time. But also I feel like there's certain situations with battle rappers, and I say this from, like, a business side and from, like, a battler aspect, just knowing them and empathizing with them. It's like if you did X amount of battles for free and you feel like somebody should throw some extra bread in your pocket and you feel like that is owed to you for what you gave, then that's on you. Like, I feel like some of the amounts of money he asks are a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? But if he feels like he's owed that off of past DVD royalties and shit like that, I guess that's his business between him and them. You know what I mean?
Right.
True.
I just feel the game needs to get back to one purse. Like, it's gonna be $50K on the table, however y'all do it, and then we need judges, man. People may say no, but we need structure in the game, man. Like, 'cause it's wild now. You got dudes coming up on stage with one round, and the next 2 rounds garbage, and they fans saying they won the battle, man. A homeboy didn't even come with it. Like, it's just crazy nowadays, man.
Yeah, I think battling definitely needs to be more competitive. And this is one thing I say that was good for battle rap is like there's different leagues. Like Don't Flop has some of their battles judged.
Right.
So there's King of the Dot. And I think and I think what was good though is when Smack did Rookies versus Vets, it wasn't judged, but what it was, like, none of the vets wanted to lose to the rookies, so it put a battery in their back to win those battles. Like, they didn't want to lose.
Can't get embarrassed.
Exactly. So I think I always wanted battles judged, but if they're not going to be judged, you got to create these scenarios where people feel like their pride is connected to whether they want to lose the battle, and I think that's going to help kind of save what's going on right now.
I agree.
When I was on a War Report, where they were talking about judge battles, and I was telling them I think we should, if they do judge battles, it should be for big battles.
Hold on, Keith. Sorry, Keith. Sorry to cut y'all off. Debo on the line too.
All right. But yeah, I was thinking you should do it for like big name battles, for like a battle like Surf versus Mook or like a Hollow versus Mook type battle, with those battles that can change the game. Those type of battles should be judged. I don't feel like a Born Legacy battle should be judged because that battle is going to be 9 times out of 10 of bar fest back to back. Just let the fans decide those type of battles.
So you think they should have promo events, and then they should have actually events where they have rankings and shit like that?
Exactly.
I mean, I always thought an interesting concept to bring the battle rap would have been, like, if you're ranked a certain way or if you win a certain amount of battles, you earn the right to enter a promo match with someone who don't battle too often or against somebody else that's been on the street, where y'all do like a different kind of battle. Maybe the rounds aren't as long or something for the fans. I always thought it'd be better that way, but I mean, we stuck with what we got right now.